origins of the Yaungol are unclear. The earliest historical record of the race dates back to the time of the Mogu Emperor Quang the Merciless. His scholars describe nomadic races of intelligent bovine hunters who roamed expansive hunting grounds beyond the western reaches of the empire. These thought that several tribes of these hunters were trapped in Pandaria when the continent was separated from the mainland during the Sundering. Imprisoned in the dangerous Townlong steppes, the hardy Yaungol were forced to adapt, weaponizing local supplies of oil and developing their own aggressive culture. Few races can stand toe-to-toe against the Mantid in open ground. For this reason alone, the Yaungol survivors are to be feared and respected. Forced to survive in the harsh terrain of the Townlong steppes since the time of the last Pandaran emperor, the Yaungol have adapted their tactics accordingly. The race is constantly on the move, establishing short-lived fire camps in areas of abundant natural resources, specifically oil and game, before moving on. Where to set up camp, how long to stay, and when to move out remains the sole discretion of the chieftain. In combat, the Yaungol prefer to hit hard and fast, making heavy use of cavalry to flank and harass the enemy, while hard-hitting infantry assaults the weakest parts of the enemy line. Fire sorcery and flaming siege weapons back this initial assault. Yaungol are known to retreat as quickly as they charge, always reading the enemy and only fully committing their forces to sure victories. Only the strongest, most courageous, most resilient of Yaungol may lead the tribes. These traits are of the highest qualities in Yaungol society and are expected of all Yaungol leaders. However, with the constant threat from the Mantid to their south, the Yaungol cannot afford to lose a single warrior in an internal struggle for power. A surprisingly civilized solution to this problem has been put into place. When a dispute arises between two Yaungol, a banner is placed before them. They then fight one another with blunted weapons until one yields or passes out. Similarly, new leaders are chosen in ritual combat. A Yaungol who aspires to take the place of chief must place his family banner and fight any who would challenge his authority. Burning oil is the cornerstone of Yaungol warfare. In the days of their greatest warriors, this weapon was more deadly than magic. This burning substance would scar foes, scorch lands, burn away the cover provided by trees, and could rout even a terrifying Mantid assault. It is also an old tactic of the Yaungol to light more campfires each night than people they have. In this way, enemies spying in the darkness would assume larger numbers of Yaungol existed, while their true position and numbers remain masked.
Fire. It is the most magical of elements. It warms us, it cooks our food. It is the hearth fire that makes a house a home. In the right hands, fire can shape iron into swords or plowshares. Left uncontrolled, fire could destroy a city. Fire is the instrument of change. Long ago, a group of sturdy nomad hunters wandered the world. By a stroke of fate, they were here in Pandaria when the Sundering split apart the continents of Azeroth. The wanderers found themselves trapped in the Townlong steppes, a harsh and dangerous land. Those noble hunters found a way to survive on their own. Fire was the key. They drew up oil from the ground. They used it to heat their homes, cook their food, and burn their enemies. they grew strong. From the flames of fate, the Yaungol were born. They survived beyond the wall, for they refused to submit to any law but their own. Has fate been cruel to the Yaungol? You may as well ask if fire is good or bad. Fate is like fire. It can shape us, or it can destroy us. All that matters is what you do with it.